Alright guys, what we're going to do today, we're going to do a little grinnell fishing. I did go get me some white perch minnows, but I have caught me some sun perch out of my trap. And we're gonna see if we can target both today. But I'm down here at a hole that the only way you can get to it is with this canoe. Water's too low to get a motorboat in there. And of course, when I say motorboat, I'm referring to a boat with a motor on it. But like a john boat. You can't get a big heavy john boat over these logs and stuff. We'll have to drag over a log or two to get to where we're going. So what that does is it deters a lot of people from fishing in this spot. But it is a really good spot. So we're gonna get this all untied and untangled and whatever else. I don't even know how I wrapped all this. Oh yeah, dude. I just went through there. Easy, easy, easy. All right, I'm not gonna put my minnows. What I did is I used that orange water cooler to put my minnows in. And look, before I unload, I'm gonna show you a little bit about my setup here. We got our dip net in here. I'll show you a little more about my poles whenever but now in my cooler, I just got a couple bottles of water, and this jug is, oh my Lord. That paint is coming off of that. That has been painted for a lot of years. No, that's not paint, that is where I boiled it. We're gonna have to clean that out right here before we take off. So let me do that first. That's easy enough. I'll take my jug and wash it out, but I built me a chair. Put me some blocks on it right here to get the elevation up. No, leave that laying there. I got all my tackle. I can't go nowhere fishing, especially in the swamp, without taking a lot of tackle, because one thing, you never know what I'm gonna have to rig up, redo, and I do not like to be down here and not have everything I need. So I've got a couple of poles, and that's got my clasp on it. I'm gonna clip it to right here. I'm gonna lay my pistol in there. I don't get off down here without my gun, but I'm fixing to get this other stuff set up in there. So I'm just gonna show you a little bit about my setup here. And I built this trailer. These limbs keep hanging me. I couldn't hardly move. All right, we'll get this set up. Y'all hang with us. All right. I think we somewhat set up here. Shades on before we hit this sun right up here. Whoa. If we ever get everything situated just right, we can take off. But that's the key to being in a confined kayak, canoe, any of that, is being set up. Get everything in reach where you can operate, and this camera is the only thing that I'm not good at fooling with in this boat. So this is going to be a learning curve on it, so y'all bear with me on the filming. You already know I'm not a real professional videographer. Is that how you say that? But we are in no canoe. I'm going to turn you around, let you see how beautiful this is. See them cypress knees everywhere. But this is some wonderful fishing up through here. It's quiet, still. Beautiful place, beautiful place. Let's see if I can hook it around this fallen tree. A lot of squirrels. I've done seen a lot of hog sign on the side of the bank. So let me turn this just a little bit. Y'all already know when you let go of that paddle, you're gonna start going somewhere you didn't want to go. I probably haven't got my weight exactly distributed like it probably properly should be. But And I think right here is where I have my first encounter with a double of trying to get through here. Yep, I done hit ground. I may have to get out and wade. I don't know. So I'm probably, yeah, I'm wedged at the moment. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I got it. I just wanted you to see it wasn't all easy. Let's see if we can navigate right through here. This 16-foot canoe is just a little bit too much. You see, I've got to get turned right here and back up because there's a log all the way across. And go. I may have to get out. Ooh. I'm backing into stuff back here behind me. I'm trying to beat that tree in front of me. I'm trying to get by it. Ain't happening though. I'm gonna have to go on over here and get turned. Let me get through all this, I'll get back with you. Alright, we're gonna get these scales off the hook. We got our sun perch. We just hook him right here under the back fin. Let him swim. We got a bobber. Now we fishing. I don't know, I can't hardly see that with these glasses on. If I can hold it up behind me back there, you can see. But we got this pretty big heavy reel. I ordered this online. It's not an expensive reel at all. It's one of them cheap off-brand, but it works good for what I'm doing throwing. I got some 60-pound braid on there. Now I do have a leader, and this is a 50-pound test mono leader, and this is what I'm gonna be throwing. And this is live bait. And then I've got some that have died that I'm gonna throw as well. And I've got some minnows, so let me get kind of pushed back out. I drifted up into the edge over here while I was rigging my bait up. But behind me back here, I don't know if y'all can see back there, that's a big hole in this swamp. A lot of this swamp is like 20 yards across it at the most. This spot here, it's like 50 yards maybe across it. So. And there's one more big lake that we may go fish in later on. I fished in it one time before, didn't really have a lot of luck. But there's a log laying right here beside me. And I can't hardly turn everything around. But anyway, there's one there. And there's another spot right over here. Turn the camera. Right up next to these trees and under this tree. That hole is very, very deep, folks. I'm trying to get my camera adjusted a little bit here. And that is why we're here. I know there's white perch got to be in this. I don't matter if something took that under or if I hung it on something. It just pulled. I'm going to trip it and let it drag itself some slack off. Slack. That's what they said on Andy Griffith. He said, slack. Okay. All right, we're gonna get there. We're getting rigged up. Now I've got a real light pole somewhere in this boat, right here, that I'm just gonna strictly throw minnows over here in this deeper water and see. Hopefully we can find some white perch down here too, known as crappie. That's a pretty good sized bait there, so it won't take him long. Something's gonna see that and roll the water. That's gar rolling. That's probably what's gonna make off with my bait. So I brought several baits. We're gonna hang us a bowfin there today. Wind's gonna blow us all over the place. I'm gonna trip this and let some slack out. Alright guys, you see that cork back there? It's running a little bit. Ah, we missed him. We missed him. I let him run with it. I was trying to get the camera on. He got our bait. Well, let's try it again. Alright, we finally figured out white perch right here. I don't think we're going to catch no grinnell. And these ain't got no size to them at all. Look at him. I'm going to try to get the camera set up a little better so you can see what we are doing. What I did is I've got this small jig. I'm not sure what ounce this is. It's got a long tail. It's gold. We in this kind of murky water down here in this river. I fish with minnows, everything. I took the minnow off and just laid this out here, and they hitting it as it falls. And they ain't very deep, right out in the middle of this hole. And they biting real light. You just feel it as it's falling, and you stop down there a little bit, you'll feel them hit it. I'm gonna see if I can get one more right here before I turn the camera around. Yeah. Oh, he fell off. He was real light. They biting real light. You'll pull it out of their mouth easy. I mean, these are little bitty things too. But they hitting this gold and there went my pole off in the water. Good thing it floats. That's the only bad thing about a canoe. I've got to get some water in this too, so let me get this camera turned around for y'all. We're gonna let y'all see what we got going on right here. There he is. Good eating size. I like a white perch that I can scale, and look at there, he had it. Man, they just all of a sudden went to biting. I mean, just like that, we couldn't catch nothing out here. Been fishing for hours. And this you barely feeling them. There's a little bit small. We're gonna keep them up. We eating. There ain't no limit down here. I know some of you crappie fishermen are laughing because I'm keeping these little bitty fish, but I got them in the water now. Till we get a good mess, we may start culling little ones we catch any size, but none of them's very big right now. But the bite is on. They still fun to catch when they like that. Catching them on that little old minnow right there. I got a piece of split shot about 6 inches above it. I think that's a 1/16 ounce head on that thing. That there a little bit better. They still ain't no big crappie. But we putting it on them down here now. There's a lot of people around these where I'm at like to know where this hole is. Don't get off in this swamp and just catch white perch like this often. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, buddy. Right in the top of the mouth. We're gonna get us a cooler full. That's what we're gonna do. Boy, I really wanted me a grinnell though. That's alright. We'll get one before it's over with. May not be today. We're gonna get a video on cleaning grinnell. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes sir, it's on like bing bong. Yeah, buddy. Folks, this is when fishing's fun. Look at there. Look at there. Whoa. I know a little old boy gonna eat good tonight. Yes, sir. Me and Paul J. Peden and Brody Wade gonna eat white perch tonight for supper. It's just all there are to it. Might have some turnip greens and cornbread to go with it. Oh, look at there he is. There he is. I'm talking about just That's a good jig too. That's one of them, I think it's a Bobby Garland jig. That gold. Got that gold flake, metal flake in it. Yeah. How y'all like that? Y'all liking watching that? This pole really a little longer than what I need. It's a 10-foot pole. I could do this with a low spinning reel, I believe. I may try it here in a second, just see what happens. See if I can figure out just what all they will bite. Man, I've been fishing deep for these things. They about 1.5 to 2 foot under the water. And this hole probably anywhere 10, 12 foot deep. I don't know. I ain't got a way of measuring it. You can't take a paddle and touch the bottom out here in it. And they right here at the top of the water. Oh, I missed him. Missed him. Missed him. Yeah. I got one flopping around in the bottom of the boat somewhere. He's under my seat over here. I didn't even know I had one out here. He's a little bitty one. I'm gonna put him back. I think that was the first one I caught too. I throwed him down there. I'm gonna have to ease back out in the middle of this hole. I done got drifted over here to this edge. I'm trying not to stir in it no whole lot. But hey, when they turn off, when they quit biting, it'll just be boom, and you won't catch them. I mean, they just decided they was gonna bite there a little bit. And I just so happened to have on what they wanted, I reckon. Oh, there he was. I missed him. Oh. start throwing these little old bitty ones like that back. There ain't no need of me keeping. I'm gonna just keep one big enough I want to eat. And I think there's 1,000 of them in there, about that size too. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not greedy. I'm not gonna keep a cooler full of something I don't want. I'll catch about what I want. I'm trying to get me a little better size, but I'm not one of them guys that just sit there and catch 200. When I get what I want clean and cooked, and I'm feeding more than just me. When I go, it'll be my mom, dad, my wife, my little boy, my daughter. You know, sometimes they invite my brother, some of them over if we got enough. So whatever I can catch and can clean, they'll get eat. I'm not gonna just waste fish. So I need 30 or so, you know, have a little of these small ones. Now if we was catching some big old slabs that I could fillet, I wouldn't need as many. But yeah, man, it's that bite. Oh, that's a good one there. Oh yeah, that's what we want. That's a little bit better now. That ain't no slab by no means, but that's a little better than what I've been catching right here. He had a little pull to him. Yeah, you can see I got line right here. I'm gonna have to do something with. First one I caught, man, I pulled it and it come up there, and I had my fish, but I got excited and hung my top of my pole. I was under that tree, gone tree. Boy, I had me a mess there. I believe there might be some decent ones right here in this one little area. Another little old bitty one there. I'm not keeping him. He ain't even big as my hand. Look, little old bitty thing. Put them back. Let them get some size on them. I seen the old boy fishing one day. He said, "Keep the little ones and put the big ones back." I said, "Yeah." I thought to myself, that's just because you want to catch your big ones. You don't want somebody else to have them. You put the little ones back. I mean, the big ones back. And keep the little ones. Shoot. You bet if I catch a big one, he's coming in the... No. He just had a little fight in him. Hey, folks. Y'all can tell I is having a good time now. Yes, sir. We having a swell time. I want to keep that in. No. He's a little bit small. Trying to get over here where I can get you in the frame. You can see what I'm doing. There's my bait right there at the top of the water. I mean, I'm just going down under there about 2 foot at the most. Bouncing, easing it around a little bit. You ain't got to put a lot of action. I ain't doing no whole bunch of. See, I feel him. See how I just eased that fish up? You go to jerking this pole and you'll pull it right out of the mouth. I done figured that out. They small. They not gonna. Now that one was big enough to keep. I'm fixing to have to do something with my camera. I know y'all don't want to just sit there and watch me catch 1,000, but I'm gonna. I need to adjust my camera there a little bit. Oh, I missed him. Before I get up in these limbs, it knocks this tripod over. I can tell it's kind of leaning a little. Oh, I missed him. See, you just barely feel them. It ain't like in the big lake where you feel a thump thump. It's just I just feel that line get tight, really. Now that in there a little bit better. We want to get that in the boat. We don't want him to come off. Yeah, that in there. Caught right in the top of the mouth. See that? Let's just see what we looking at. That's about 9 and 10 inches is right there. We about 9 1/4. So that's, the biggest ones is around 9, 10 inches right here. We're not catching no big slabs, but hey, any day you're catching fish and ain't working, that's a good day. Well, we're gonna paddle around out here, and I'm gonna see if I can catch me a few more. And I'm gonna let y'all go. I know y'all probably got something else you need to be watching other than me, so we're gonna try not to make this video real long. But I knew y'all wanted to see me in the canoe out here doing a little fishing. Hey. Well, the bike done slowed down. I don't know exactly how many. Ooh, there's one. It ain't off yet. Y'all ain't gonna believe that. Look at that. Blue brim on a jig. My daddy likes him brim. He going in the bucket. Anyway, I got twisted a little bit. You know, mosquitoes is starting to get bad. We probably got about all we need to food with. I'll show y'all here in the bucket here in just a second. But you know how that last cast is. You just can't hardly, when you catch them one along, you fixing to quit, doggone another to bite. Well, folks, looks like your bite done turned off. We got a pretty good cooler full of fish here. Mosquitoes is starting to eat us up, so we fixing to get out of here. But I did want to tell y'all, man, I appreciate everybody that's been watching my videos, all that have subscribed. I really appreciate it. I'd like to try to get to 1,000 before Christmas, so we're gonna have to do some good between now and then. But I realize that I got to make some better videos. I know y'all don't want to see me deer hunting, not kill no deer, or fishing, not catch no fish. But I did want to show the reality of everything. But hey, today turned out to be a lot better scenario. But we down here in the canoe. Man, anytime you get in the swamp in the canoe, it's a good day. Then when you start getting on the fish, and we fished for a little while, didn't think we was gonna catch nothing. And man, the gar's rolling the water in here now. And I think that's why the perch has quit biting, the crappie. They not hardly biting at all now. So that just, it come on for a little while and they've done their thing. Now I might could change colors and do a little better, I don't know. I may could change depths, but I've got probably what I need to eat. So we're gonna just load up, get on out of here. And but I do appreciate all the support. Y'all, if you hadn't already, hit like on there and subscribe to this channel. We're gonna be we got some more stuff coming our way. Do some more fishing and stuff. We may go to the big lake, take the big boat out, but I know y'all want to see the canoe videos. I'm gonna show y'all down in this bucket right here. Let me turn this camera down a little bit. Let y'all see what we got in here. Whoa, don't need them to jump out. We got, I don't know, we got maybe 20. And whoa, that went that brim. Oh, Lord, we can't do that. Oh, Lord. He done got back out. All right. But anyway, you can see there's a good many fish down in there. Lean the camera over, let y'all get a good look. Anyway, we're gonna get the lid shut. Oh, any more of them jump back out in the water. Throw some of these dead bait fish back. Them gar will eat them. But thank y'all for watching, man. Y'all have a good one. And remember, the best way to do things, the way you like to do it.